Today's podcast is something different, and I'm going to talk about the E20 fuel that is one of the most controversial topic nowadays in India. If you are unaware of this E20 fuel, which means that the normal fuel that is petroleum, earlier we use in our car, bike, or anything that utilize the petrol thing, it is 100% pure, which means that there is no adulteration. Adulteration would not be the right word here, but government is proactively telling that they are going to mix some sort of substances like ethanol to the fuel, so that it will make some cheap fuel which can help us to get that in affordable cost. That is what the motto behind it. But in 2026, what exactly is happening, the fuel that we get is now mixed with the 20% of ethanol. And ethanol is the substance that we get from the sugar cane. And when we process that sugar cane juice and we convert it into some ethanol thing, then it is become equivalent to the petrol. Now it is not as sure, just like a petrol works. It has a low caloric value, a lot of things are there, but when it is mixed with the petrol in proportionately, it will give the same amount of result. The government marketed the same thing to everyone in India, that how E20 fuel can help the reduce the cost of the petroleum, or cost of the money that we are spending outside while buying for the petrol, and that is going to give us a margin of millions of dollars can be saved. Everyone was happy because this is something new and something different, and the nation is very happy about that E20 fuel can change the future of the entire economy. And later on, the government also claimed that they are going to build a ecosystem where they can sell the E50 or E100 types of fuel, which means that no need to buy anything from outside as a crude, as a petroleum. We just have to use the ethanol. Well, this is marketed in a extreme level, so that everyone is well aware about this particular thing, that how ethanol is very helpful for everyone. Well, now everything went smoothly. The Nitin Gadkari is the one who is keep on endorsing this E20, and later on there were some rumors started that the Nitin Gadkari's son has a factory, or a kind of a business of E20 fuel. He's the one, his this company makes the fuel. Now the biggest question here is that how the E20 fuel being only been produced by one of the company, and that has also been linked to the politician sons, that is Nitin Gadkari, and then Nitin Gadkari is the one who is keep on endorsing E20 fuel. Now this is the circle that people started suspecting and started wanted to know that what exactly is happening. After a couple of months, people started noticing that his company's valuation started increasing a lot compared to what it was started. And in addition to that, people have no problem with that, because any which way the E20 fuel is something that everybody is looking for. Though there was no reduction in cost, no reduction in anything else that has been happened. So the common people didn't get anything out of it. But the one thing that they have in mind, that at least they are not paying money to outside world to get that petroleum substance. Now the biggest problem started when people started noticing the decline in averages in their cars, vehicles, and they started suspecting that whether that is happening because of a fuel or because of the ethanol blending. Apart from that, the after many months, they started noticing that their engine is started not behaving properly. The fuel cellage started becoming damaged, and the several cars and bike have been reported that there is a issue with their machinery. When the company investigated and found out that, and in fact the local mechanics started saying that this is happening because of the fuel that they are using, that is ethanol 20 mixed fuel. As the even the cars are compatible with this fuel, still this fuel is so much harmful, and that is what is happening with them. Now the biggest problem here is that we don't know that in what proportion, at what type of ethanol has been blended to the normal petroleum. No such document has been publicly published, and everything has been done just basis of the words of mouth. Now this this entire episode started so much heated up, and so public started creating a lot of questions or complaints about it. So recently what happened, the petroleum minister Harminder Puri said yes, there could be a possibility that there are few chances that the average will get reduced because of the caloric value. Also recently the Nitin Gadkari also accepted that partially because he didn't want to confirm in upfront. He was doing some very vague answers, and that has not been expected from the veteran leader like him. People wanted to expect a better answer because he is the one that has been respected by everyone, irrespective whatever blending mixing scam is there. But based on the way that he tried to build a road and then the other thing, people respect him, and nobody accept the answer from him like what he was giving and delivering. Well, that was the interview, and publicly being criticized by many people and has been trolled on the social media. And that is what is the repercussion that you do. The problem here is that why we are making a fool of poor people in India. Not even the poor people, in fact the people who have a car, who have a bike, and who use it for the necessity, and if we are putting the fuel that is almost not compatible enough, then definitely it's going to seize over the engine. Now this is done, and finally what has happened is that the public now is being totally upfront and outspoken about it. Every news media is putting this particular issue on priority. Social media trolling and everywhere. I think nowadays it's getting way more critical that the choices are not being there. No matter what you do, the monopoly has been started. The people, let's say that you wanted to use fuel, then you are not getting the fuel of your choice. I think the E20 is not something that has been recently introduced in India. There are several European countries, America, and I think other Western countries are also using E20 fuel. But the good part over there is that they have choices. If they want to put a normal petrol, they can do it. If they want to put the E10, they also have the choices. If they wanted to add the E20, they they have the choices to add all those. But here in India you don't get any choices. You just the government passes an order and everything will be changed automatically. And this is the biggest problem here in India, because the choices and the things that you really wanted to have earlier now is being taken away from you. Slowly and gradually you are being a part of the matrix, and where you are just doing the work that is being given to you. There is nothing that you can contribute to the economy and nothing that you can share. You have paid the road tax, you have paid the n number of taxes, and once you are putting the fuel to your vehicle, and that is also you have paid, and with a lot of taxes, what you are doing, you are damaging your hard earned money. And that is nobody is give a damn care about of your things that is happening. So I think India need a very big reforms now, because nobody is going to give a damn care about the common people. That's why in every video I say, be poor or be rich. If you are in the middle class, then you don't have anything to say. You just have to suffer, and you will be suffered like a hell. And there are people who will make your life worse than ever that you have seen. So be ready with the consequences if you are in the middle class, and if you are in the lower class or a high class, then you will get multiple things that which you can avoid. You can buy a diesel car, get a diesel, and enjoy your life. After 10 years you can sell that car as a scrap, and you can enjoy the rest of your life. And that is how the things work. There is no possibility of blending ethanol in diesel. It could be, they can do it, but not as of now. But that is what I wanted to say here, and it's been a lovely 10 minutes that I spoke about you on the various topics. and starting my day with the something the topic which is very close to my heart, it gives me another level of confidence. Thank you.